Hi guys, welcome to Vlogmas day 13. Today I'm going to show you guys how I make bows. So here we go. First I make sure I get my glue gun plugged in so it's nice and hot, ready to go. Now bows can be any size, so it just depends on what you want. So yeah, I don't really measure it unless I'm wanting like to make a ton of the same exact bow, which I usually don't make the same exact bow every time. I just make different ones. So I'm gonna take probably about 12 inches. But if you want your bow to be bigger, you can totally cut more, or if you want it smaller, cut less. Normally I keep a lighter in my craft box just so I can burn off the edges so that they don't fray. Kids, don't try this at home. Very dangerous. Ask for permission. So now I'm just going to take this long piece of ribbon and I'm going to put a small spot of glue right here and push together the ends. Just like that. And then what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take the circle and I'm going to just connect another two sides right where the seam is from the first dot of glue I made. I'm gonna put another spot of glue in here. Be careful not to burn yourself. Okay, so now it's going to look something like this, where it's kind of like outward facing on the ends, like these. If you can tell, you can't really tell on camera, can you? Okay, so it's gonna look like that. Now I'm just gonna take the ends of it and flip them down into the middle, so it looks like this. And I'm gonna glue it right at the seam where I put the other hot glue. That way that you won't be able to see it, and it'll look like this. So another spot of glue, just like that, and then flip down the end to touch the seam from the last glue spot. And you do the same thing on the other side. So another dab of glue, and then we're gonna flip it over and push down. Wow. So there is the beginning of my bow. Looks like that. Now I'm just gonna add some extra stuff to it. As you can see, I have a ton of ribbon. I should probably get some more, honestly, because that way I can mix and match. Because right now I have some like odd colors. I feel like not much goes together here. Or I could just close it up and put another piece of stuff on it. I literally need to get more. It's like end of football season and I still have football ribbon. Maybe I should just finish it up. Let's see here what I'm going to do. I am happy with this. So right now I'm making like a boutique, I think they call it like a boutique style bow basically. So first I just take the ribbon in my hand like this on all 4 fingers, and then I wrap it around once, twice, and then I should have 3 layers of ribbon right here. And depending on how big you want it, I just spread my fingers out wider if I want it wider, and then I just bunch it up from here. So I take it and pinch it in the middle, and then I just wrinkle it up down the middle like this. And then make sure I pull out these parts so that they are their own separate pieces. Which you can actually do that at the end when you finish it off and like tie it. But I just go ahead and do it now. So it looks like this. And then I'll just cut this part off. Okay, and there it is, all bunched up in the middle. Looks like that. So then you're gonna take one of these, and then I'm gonna take a piece of this ribbon, and I'm gonna take about 3-4 inches of it to make sure it wraps around my other ribbon. Okay, so I'm gonna put a spot of glue in the middle of this while I'm holding it. And then I'm gonna take this piece and put the center of this ribbon here, and then pinch it backwards so that it wraps around to the back, like that. And then I'm gonna take my clip and set it here with a little bit of glue, and then I'm gonna wrap the ribbon around that so that it sticks. So some glue, my clasp, and now I'm just gonna pinch down the ribbon, that way it's covering the clasp there, like that. And I have the other side popped out so that it's not glued together yet, or it's not glued down, because obviously you don't want that part glued there. Okay, so now I'm going to take the other side of my ribbon, tuck it underneath the clip that is sticking up over my hand right now, and I'm gonna wrap it around one more time, that way it stays on the clip. And then I'm gonna glue it off so that it stays. So like this. Make sure all of this stays towards the front so it's still poofy and cute. And then I'm just gonna keep wrapping it until I get this all the way to the back again, like so. You can tell what I did there, I'm still keeping this one up because I don't want to glue it down. So now on the excess of the ribbon that I wrapped around, I'm just going to glue the end of it back down to the other side underneath the clasp, like so. And there we have it. It's all glued down. I'm going to wait till it dries a little bit to close this clasp because I don't want it to stick to that. So I'll just give it a second. Okay, should be good. Okay, like that. So cute. I have some extra right here that I need to cut off so that the sides are even, but other than that, it's super cute. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this off. Okay, and here's what we have so far. Let's see what else we can add to this, just to spice it up. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the first little bow I made and glue it to the top of this. I'm gonna scrunch it up a little bit, that way when I wrap, I'm going to wrap some little faux diamonds around it. That way when I do that, it all stays in there together and it's not all stuck out. So it's gonna look a little something like this. I'll show you guys after I do it. I'm gonna glue the back of this and glue it to this, like so, and then kind of smush it together in the middle. That way it's all together. Okay. Basically, it's gonna look like a little heart, like this. Gluing those two together, and then going over here. gluing these two together because I want them to stay underneath the rhinestones when I put those on the middle, like that. And now I'm just gonna take some of these, which I got these at Hobby Lobby, if anyone else wants to get them. And I'm just gonna wrap it around like that. And this doesn't have to connect all the way in the back, just all the way down pretty far to the sides, like this, because you of course don't want those to be showing in the front. So I'm just going to connect it right before it gets to the clasp on the back. Okay. So now I'm just going to glue this side where I'm going to start the little rhinestones, like so, right there, and then I'm going to wrap it around to the other side, like so. And I did cut off a little bit extra, so I'm going to go ahead and cut those off. And then I'm going to glue the other side down. Again, be careful. It is pretty hot. Obviously, I kind of just burned myself, but yeah. And this is just one of the bows that I am making, and it just looks like that. Okay, so now we're gonna make more of a larger boutique style bow. And I'm using this wider ribbon. And now I'm just gonna wrap it with wide fingers like this. That way it's a lot larger. I think it's like a 5-inch bow. If you guys want to measure it and need specifics, I just kind of go with the flow, so. But yeah, it's about a 5-inch bow, if you want measurements. And same thing, you're just gonna wrap it around your hand about 3 times and then gather it in the middle, like so. I'm digging it. I like it. It's probably about a 4-inch bow by now since I've been messing with it and all of that, so right now it just looks like this. I have it pinched in the middle, and now I'm going to take some of this smaller ribbon right here and wrap it around the middle. So cut about a 3-inch piece off of this. I'm going to put a little bit of glue in the center of this one. And then just cover that with the center of the middle of this one. Wrap it around to the back. Like that. Okay, and now on the back side, I'm going to close this up. And then wrap the excess around, like so. And now I'm just going to glue the end of this down. Oh my gosh, why do I keep losing this piece of glue? Okay. So now I have that glued down.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have just burnt off the frays so that they don't fray anymore, and this is what I have so far. I actually think I want to leave it like this because this is pretty cute and simple. Just gonna glue it down like that. Down a line of glue on the back for the clasp, because we don't want it to be crooked and be glued down. So now I have these two cute little bows. What else can I do here with this leftover ribbon? There's so many different ways you can make a bow, like so many. So basically I touched it in the middle like this, but like crooked so that it sticks out more. Loop it down again like that. Make sure they're the same size. Loop it down again. And go with this. Okay, I'm gonna take some of this. That way I can add to it and not take away from it. About 3/4 inch piece of this ribbon should do the trick to close off this ribbon. I wanna make sure it's even though. I'm gonna put a small bit of glue. Now I'm going to take the smaller piece that I cut to pinch it and keep it kept together. Like that. There's like 1,000,001 ways to make a bow, guys, so if you find an easier way, by all means do it. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna wrap it around, but I'm gonna make sure that it is bigger than this one, or wider, if you will. That way it actually shows past the bow. So this is probably about 5 to 6 inches. And we're gonna pinch it in the middle, just like we did the other one. So it's just gonna stack like this. These will show out the back of the black bow. Make sure I get it centered so that it's all showing like I want it to. And join the two together. So I'm just gonna take a piece of this, about 3-4 inches, however much is necessary. And yeah, we're going to, I kind of want it bunched up in the middle as well. So I'm gonna start it bunched up and we're gonna see how this goes. Okay. I'm just gonna lay this piece over that piece so that my ribbon is together. Still staying put where I wanted it. So now I'm just going to take the front of the ribbon and twist it to give it that pop in the front. I'm gonna twist it once because it doesn't really need to be twisted more than that. Otherwise, it's going to show the underneath. And it won't be white enough. Okay, so make sure everything is open. Okay, now I'm just gonna glue the back side down like that. Make sure the front is still popped up like that. And then I'm gonna cut off the excess. There you have it. A bigger bow. Much bigger than the ones we made a while ago. Pretty cute, pretty cute. And then all you do is just glue another clasp on the back so that it can go in your hair. And this is what this bow looks like. Alright guys, so here are the bows that I have made so far. Okay, so these are the bows I kind of just threw together. Maybe give you guys some ideas of what to do for your next bow, or maybe even how to make a bow if this helped at all. I mean, I know it wasn't that specific. So thank you guys for watching Vlogmas Day 13, and I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.